One night, as a fierce storm suddenly brought violent winds, torrential rain, and relentless thunder and lightning, Johnson's house was quickly torn apart and submerged in water. The children's screams echoed in the darkness, while Johnson clung tightly to his wife and kids, battling the force of the floodwaters. Just when all seemed hopeless, they were fortunate enough to grab hold of a large tree trunk, and the wild current swept them away, carrying them to a completely unfamiliar and desolate land. With no other choice, they scavenged for food from a few wild fruits and small animals they could catch to survive. Each passing day was a struggle for survival against wild beasts, but their family bond helped them endure the hardships. When the flood finally receded, the first rays of dawn appeared after many days of darkness. Before them lay a new land, untouched but full of hope. With nothing left to lose, they decided to rebuild their lives from this land. With their hands and faith, the Johnson family embarked on a journey to create a new home. Day by day, wooden planks were put up, lush green gardens were planted, and eventually their new house was complete, attracting many other families to settle in this place. Life remained challenging, but with resilience and love, they found new happiness and were determined to build a thriving community. After the storm at 35, David was a successful restaurant entrepreneur, living a life of luxury with his wife and children. Confident in the booming success of his restaurant chain, he took out large loans to expand further. But then, an economic recession hit, forcing all his restaurants to close. Drowning in debt, David fell into deep depression, even contemplating ending his life to protect his family from financial ruin. After months of drowning in alcohol, his wife came to him and said, "We only need you, more than anything you could ever have." Her words pulled David back from the brink. Determined to rebuild, he shifted to an online food delivery business. Starting from their small home kitchen, David and his wife crafted high-quality, easily packaged meals. Gradually, the business grew, and orders kept coming in. David eventually paid off his debts and rebuilt his life. His family moved into a new home, built from the success of his new venture. The storm had passed, and David emerged stronger, with resilience and a renewed will to overcome adversity. David has a 10-year-old daughter named Lisa. Every day he works hard with a modest income, but always comes home with a smile and fun stories for her. Lisa admires her dad, believing he is strong and can handle anything. David often tells her that his job is fine and he earns enough, but in reality, he works extra hours to provide for the family. One day, the teacher gave the exam assignment, "Write an essay about your father." Lisa described David as a wonderful person, always cheerful and taking care of his family. When David reads her essay, tears stream down his face. He realizes that his lies created a perfect world in his daughter's eyes, but also made him heartbroken about the harsh reality. He hugs Lisa tightly, tears falling, as David knows that all his sacrifices are to give his daughter a happy childhood, and that is worth more than anything.